Hello everyone, I say Noaz. I welcome back you to my YouTube channel Petroleum Universe. So I'm back with a new numerical problem which appears in GATE 2018 and the question number is 46. So let us quickly see the question, what we're going to find in it. So the question is like an oil well is tested at a flow rate Q of 50 barrels of oil per day. The bottom hole flowing pressure is 500 psi and the shut-in pressure is 1000 psi. If flowing bottom hole pressure, which is PWF, is lower to 300 psi, and assuming that the Vogel correlation still holds, the estimated flow rate in the oil well should be in BOP. We have to find the estimated flow rate at 300 psi by using the Vogel's correlation, as Q by Q max is equal to 1 minus 0.2 into PWF by P, which is nothing but your shut-in pressure over here, minus 0.8 into PWF by P whole square, right? So let us quickly see the answer for it. So first I wrote the given data. The flowing bottom hole pressure I represented as PWF 500 psi, oil flow rate Q 50 barrels per day, and shut-in pressure P at 1000 psi, 1000 psi, flow rate at 300 psi. We have to find out, right? So the given correlation, as I said in the question, that it is Vogel's correlation. So by seeing this problem, what we have to find actually, right? We have Q by Q max and we have PWF P and P. So here you can see that we just have Q, means the oil flow rate, which is at 500 psi PWF, right? And he is asking us to find the same Q at the time when it is 300 psi. The flowing bottom hole pressure is 300 psi. At that time we have to find the oil flow rate. So according to me, or in general, what we have to find over here is by using 50 barrels per day and 500 psi, we have to find the maximum production that a well can produce, right? That a well can produce. Then when we have found the maximum flow rate, then by simply using that data and the PWF at what we have to find 300 at 300 psi, what we have to find the Q, we can simply find out that. So let us quickly see what I have done over here. So first I did this calculation is like first I find the Q max at 500 psi. So for that I have used this equation 1 minus 0.2, where I'm finding Q max at 500 psi, then my PWF is 500 divided by 1000, which is nothing but my shut-in pressure of a reservoir, which is 1000 psi, minus 0.8 into 500 by 1000 psi whole square. So like 50 means this is the equation, right? So the Q value at 500 psi is 50 barrels. 50 barrels per day divided by Q max is equal to 1 minus 0.2. When I simplify this term, it becomes 0.5, and the same as minus 0.8 into 0.5 whole square, right? So after further simplification, I got the final answer. Q max is equal to 71.428 barrels per day, right? So now I have the maximum production of oil, right? And apart from after that, I have to find the flow rate at 300 psi. Though I have to find the Q at 300 psi, but the Q max will never going to change, even though the pressure slight decrease or increase. Okay, so by using these two data, as I said earlier, like 300 psi and the Q max what we have calculated before, we have to calculate the flow rate of oil at 300 psi, right? So the equation is like Q by Q max is equal to 1 minus 0.2. So here I'm going to find at 300 psi, so my PWF is 300 divided by 1000, which is shut-in pressure, so minus 0.8 into 300 divided by 1000 whole square. So if I further simplify that, then it becomes Q equal to 1 minus 0.06 minus 0.072 into 71.4. This 71.4 is nothing but your Q max, so After this step, I just shifted this q max to the right hand side, which will turn into multiplication when it comes to right hand side. So for further simplification, 0.868 into 71.428. So the final answer would be q equal to 61.99 barrels per day at 300 psi, the flow rate of oil, right? So that's an end of this question. It's a very simple question. The only thing why he has given in the 2 marks is you have to identify that what you have to do at what point. Okay, so that's an end of this question. Hope you like it. If you like so, then hit like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Petroleum Universe, and press the bell icon to get a latest notification of my videos. And thank you. Have a nice day.